Hi there, creators. Welcome back to Shop Talk. Today is one of those episodes that is all about encouragement. Well, to be honest, we don't ever overwhelm you on Shop Talk. Shop Talk is about creators supporting creators helping creators. If you showed up in January, if you uploaded when you didn't feel like it, if you stayed consistent, even when the numbers weren't loud, that's a win. This episode is all about January channel wins, mine, yours, and creators in our content creator collective. This is our community because growth doesn't always look flashy, but it always counts. So, friends, if you're a small creator, a new creator, a tired creator, or if you're just thinking about becoming a YouTuber, you're in the right place at the right time. My friends, this is Shop Talk. Welcome in, creators. Welcome in. Thank you all for joining me. First up, Sandra James, Living It. Welcome, Sandra. Happy day to you. We want to welcome in Monique Poe. Thank you, Monique, for being you in these YouTube streets. Monique, I can tell that you are leveling up in 2026 because this is the second time that I have seen you on a Sunday. Yes. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you. And thank you for being a member of KendyK's crew, one of the inaugural members of KendyK's crew. And now you've been elevated to KendyK's first 48. Thank you for being a member of KendyK's core crew. We want to welcome in Simply Debbie Sue. Thank you, friends. Thank you all for joining us for this special Channel Wins edition. We are celebrating Channel Wins. And if anyone would like to join me, join the panel to help me co-host this episode of Shop Talk, episode 74, y'all, it's all about the channel wins today. So let's just jump right into this thing. Thank you all for being here. This is Shop Talk, episode 74. And we're celebrating wins today. So if you're ready, let's go. So when we talk about wins, friends, I just want to share all the wins that we're having. And I'm having wins. I'm experiencing wins on my channels, not channels, but I'm speaking that into existence for 2026. I hope to start another channel, but nothing right now. Nothing in January, February, March for sure. Nothing at all. That was just a slip of the tongue. And y'all, it's all content. So y'all get over yourselves. Y'all don't take YouTube too seriously. We're all small and new creators. YouTube considers any creator with less than 500,000 subscribers a small creator. So we'll take that because we know that we may be small and newer channels, but we are mighty as the content creator collective. Today, y'all, we're celebrating January channel wins. And thank you all for being here. So I want to start here because modeling is very important. We've got to find the wins. We've got to celebrate even the smaller wins, but they're not small wins because when we add them all up, our channels are growing. They are growing. Think about how many subscribers you had a month ago. Think about how many subscribers you had a year ago. We are winning in these YouTube streets. So actually, friends, what this visual is for us, it's my thank you. It's my thank you to all of the people who have believed in me, followed me, subscribed to my channel. Some of you have even taken the plunge and have now become a member of KendyK's core crew. This slide, this visual, friend, is all about my thank yous. Thank you for being consistently showing up for me. Y'all, I achieved 10,000 watch hours in January. I'm still trying to wrap my brain around that. because I still remember what it was like when I was trying to reach 3,000 watch hours towards initial monetization. I still remember that. And then because of your support, I reached 4,000 watch hours that are required for full monetization. So for me to already be reaching 10,000 watch hours on my channel based on all of my content, my long format videos, my live streams, and I suspect it's even counting the hours from my shorts. Friends, let's welcome in another creator. Let's welcome in another creator. I'm sure y'all know who it is. It's Lala, America's High Vibe Coach. Welcome in.
Hey, KendyK.
How are you, friend?
I'm amazing, boss.
Yes. See, she comes in with, can you see the joy? Y'all, you got to be the joy. You got to be the joy, and that's all I was. Lala, I love your green because it goes with all of your growing things. Y'all, Lala has growing hands. She's setting up there, so I'm just talking so that she can get things set up to meet her needs. Y'all, she's got growing hands. Clearly, she grows children, grandchildren, and plants. Clearly. And y'all, one thing that I know she's doing for January, we're just taking a look back, reflection now, because we have a growth mindset here. Oh, come on. Take it away, Lala. That means she gave me the signal. She's ready. Go ahead, Lala.
I just juiced KendyK. I just juiced a batch of lovely green juice. I have
Oh my goodness.
apple and parsley, green apple in there. So I am so excited. I am so excited. I've been batching.
Give us a double dose. I'm gonna be quiet. Give us a double dose of that juice again. Oh my goodness.
What you say? What you say, KendyK?
I said, give us a double dose of that. Share more of that green juice. Oh my.
You know how we do.
Well, I know I will be spending my time with you right after episode 74 of Shop Talk. I have got to go see what I missed when you were doing all of this delicious green juice. But I will tell you this, Lala, this is what I picked up, and I'm so proud of myself. I picked up a Walmart curbside pickup this morning, and guess what I had in it? Cucumber and lemons. So I can do I don't want any dead water. I want living water. Living water. Yeah, there she goes. Lala, thank you for being you. Thank you for being my high vibe coach. Y'all, you gotta give it to Lala. Lala, tell us about another win that you're celebrating on your channel from the month of January or even February. February just got started. So tell us about a win on your channel.
For January, I put a little sticker. I put a cute little sticker on my calendar for every day I went live, and I filled up my whole calendar, KendyK. I went live consistently every day in the month of January. Sometimes I went twice a day. Sometimes I went 3 times a day. I went live on the channel and I grew over 600 watch hours.
Whoa! I hope I didn't mess up the sound. Oh my goodness, Lala. That is some kind of amazing. And do you know, I feel like I was with you for most of those days. I did not realize that you were doing a 31-day streak for January. And I thought you were going to say you went live every day for 31 days, but no. Lala at least went live at least twice every day. And she's right, sometimes 3 times or more while working full time, while being a full time mom. Because can we ever be a part time mom? No, we cannot. Friends, Lala, congratulations on those wins. And everyone else wants to congratulate you too. Lala, I just picked up from Walmart and I'm out of coffee. Lord help me. Sandra James says, what you say? Congratulations on those watch hours.
Thank you.
Yes. Y'all look at Lucid Grace. Oh, I love your avatar, Grace. Look at that cute little avatar. Yeah, I am having so much fun with these little avatars. They are so super cute. Look at all the friends who are congratulating Lala on her wins. Grandma Teresa, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Gemini Diva, thank you for helping to moderate this stream. You and Lala also helps to moderate this stream, and so does Monique Poe. Thank you, moderators. Congratulations on those watch hours. Look at all these folks. Y'all, this is what we do. We are just creators supporting creators. Kim J, welcome. Good morning to you, Kim J, another content creator in the Content Creator Collective. Lala, let's keep looking at more wins. I'm super excited. Thank you for being here to co-host with us. And let's take a look at some more wins. So again, I achieved 10,000 watch hours, not just for January, y'all, but across the longevity of my channel. And I'm just super pleased because without you, without viewers, subscribers, members of KendyK's core crew, I would not have achieved a total of 10,000 watch hours on my channel. I am so super excited. So y'all, that is 2 years worth of watch hours, 10,000 watch hours. And y'all, I also achieved I made it to 2,000 subscribers. Do y'all remember when I first started saying I'm on the road to 5K and my first mini goal is 2,000 subscribers? Y'all, we have reached 2,000 subscribers for KendyK all day. Oh my goodness, y'all. So do y'all see? So I think every month we're going to do this for Shop Talk. We're going to just celebrate wins. Y'all, there's D Boss Way. Thank you for the encouragement, D Boss Way. But we're going to be celebrating D Boss Way as well because she achieved initial monetization. And y'all, I see full monetization right around the corner. Or are we already there, D Boss Way? Give us an update. Where are you? But you are now on the side called monetized. Yes, friends. Let me just roll some of these. Look at Lala. She is co-hosting and still encouraging in that chat. Y'all don't forget to share your channel links so that we can all grow together and get connected with other folks who create content that we like so that we can subscribe if we like that vibe. Y'all, in the last 28 days, YouTube and YouTube Studio, they love to speak in 28 days because that is basically a month, okay? So gained 323 subscribers in a month. Y'all, that is epic for me. I don't know about you on your channel, but for me, friends, that is epic for me. And I attribute that to consistency. Lala has seen the same thing. She is growing her channel subscriber count by leaps and bounds. What do you attribute that to, Lala?
I definitely attribute it to creating content consistent.
Yes, Lala. I need to drink some of your Greek juice, and you need to drink some of your Greek juice. It's a Sunday edition of Shop Talk for real, for real. Lala, are you planning to watch the Super Bowl?
No.
Okay.
I do like Bad Bunny, but I don't really do the bread and circuses.
It is a dog and pony show, and it's a dog and pony show. But baby, I'm here for the Seahawks because I like their team colors. So that tells you how invested I am in this whole thing called Super Bowl. I'm here for the game day, community and fellowship. I'm here for that and the treats and the eats.
The treats.
Right. But Lala, I would tell you, I did pick up in my grocery order as well. I picked up some Greek yogurt, mixed berry blend of Greek yogurt with 20 grams of protein in that Greek yogurt. And I'm going to do myself some apple slices for my own little personal charcuterie board and dip. Apples. What kind of green apple is that?
It was the $5 bag and I got a bunch of apples.
Ooh. Are those like Granny Smith apples?
Yes.
Okay. Granny Smith green or Granny Smith? Maybe. We y'all help us out if you know the answer to that. Okay, we've got Gemini Diva rooting for those Seahawks as well. And you got the Seahawks and the Patriots, y'all. I don't know much about football. Again, I'm just doing what I do because that's what the people are doing on the YouTube streets. So KendyK, honey, friends, at least I do live in the state of Washington. That's why I can root for the Seahawks as well. So I'm just saying. Lala, thank you for helping me to co-host as we are celebrating all of these wins, friends. Lala, do you have another win that you want to celebrate? Tell us about.
I started a podcast and I started my email. I started
Okay.
email newsletter. I call it the love letter. It is where discipline meets self-love. And yeah, so I'm excited for these new ventures, just branching out in a way that still encompasses what I represent. So, you know how we have to stay in our own lane, but in the same car, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
it all, it all connects with the nutrition and the fitness, and mindset comes first in a lot of these things. So I started the podcast for that. So you don't watch me, you just you kind of listen, and I am there to insight and to provoke thought.
So this is kind of like this is kind of like you pulling from all of your other channels, y'all. She is like a quadruple threat in these YouTube streets, baby. Yes, when it's quadruple, quad means four. Yes, I'm saying four channels, or is it more now, Lala?
I don't want to say.
Ah, y'all, that means she's got channel goals for.
I was told to do one channel. Okay, focus on one channel. You can only focus on that one thing, and then let it grow, and then branch off into your other channels. So I do have those other channels, and they're there marinating, and I'm nurturing them in the back office, but definitely taking all of my energy and focus into this nutrition channel and watching it grow as I cultivate it.
Yes, I believe in that too. And you know, when you say the word marinate, you know, Kitty Kate loves to let things marinate because they just get better and better. Lala, now you mentioned this love letter podcast. Share that because that is new for me. Share that, friend.
The love letter is my email where I send out emails to my subscribers, and the Juicy and Raw podcast it is really like the back bend for my book that I am publishing. But the Juicy and Raw podcast, you know how I have these sayings, Candy K, I say all the time, if it don't evolve me, then it shouldn't involve me. Or are you being business or busyness? It's just where I take the time to break down those phrases, those golden rules that I grow by, and how I spell different things. I use words. There's so many double entendres to the things that we say. And I use that podcast to break open the insight into what it is that we're actually saying and we're actually doing, and how self love is being disciplined and being focused and being mindful of your time. And it sprouted from me having scoliosis. If you guys have been following my journey for a while, I had suffered with scoliosis.
Mm-hmm.
And it is like this doom, scrolling into Doomington,
Mm-hmm.
and how I grew myself out of that, how I cured myself from the scoliosis by respecting my time. And by respecting your time, you respect your energy, you respect your life, because you can scroll your life away. And this is how this baby was born.
So what you're telling us, first of all, Sandra James Living it said, yes, they saw your podcast and it was confirmation for them and how they're viewing YouTube and how they're setting boundaries personally on YouTube and outside of YouTube as well. They saw your podcast that apparently dropped on Friday. They say Lala is killing it in these YouTube streets. Yes, yes. Gemini Diva says, we love that for you, Lala. We love that you are cured from scoliosis because y'all, friends, there are 24 hours in a day. And if you spend all of those hours just mindlessly scrolling through YouTube or any of the other social medias, friends, that is time that you should be investing your time in your channel to grow your channel. And Lala said she has seen the results. She has grown her channel numbers. I have too. And I'm gonna tell y'all, pro tip now. I'm gonna spend the most time in every month on my own channel, investing in my channel and my channel growth, trying to deliver the best YouTube content that I can for my viewers, my subscribers, and my members of KendyK's core crew. Lala, wait a minute. I got to let you see all of these great comments people are sharing about Lala. Sandra James says, I attended the podcast, Lala, and it was awesome. Kim J says, Happy Sunday, Lala. Kudos to you for stepping out and growing. Yes, I told y'all she's got growing hands. Losing it. Grace says when she hears that you've had 4 channels, and she does have 4, but she's focusing on the one. I like that as a good pro tip strategy. Thank you for being honest about that. You're working on the one, build up the one, and then you'll attach the next one. But I love that you're giving us little glimpses of it through the nutrition channel first. I love that. Losing It Grace says 4 channels. I can barely keep up with one. That is why I've got some channel goals for a second channel, but right now I'm putting everything into this one channel. That's all the bandwidth that I have as a full-time mom, full-time employee in corporate America, and just being a part-time YouTuber. I just have the bandwidth for the one. Let me see. Okay, Lala, let's keep going. We're talking about wins, y'all. We've got room for so many more. Y'all check at the top of the stream. I think I pinned everything to the top of the stream. If you see it there, you can join us at any time and help to talk about your own channel, share out your channel wins. Y'all, we'd love to have you up here, wouldn't you, Lala? Don't we need some more co-hosts up here?
Come on.
Lala said, come on.
I got juice. I brought juice to the party.
Yes, you did. Oh, that juice. That juice looks heavy. That's like lifting weights, isn't it, Lala?
Yes.
Lala, how long those are beautiful, vibrant green juices you made today. How long will that juice last?
3 days in the refrigerator.
Say that again.
3 days in the refrigerator.
Okay. Now Lala has made enough juice for herself and for her littles, for her kids. That's a lot of juice. Sandra says, oh, y'all, look at who we got. Look, we got Sandra James living it in the comments, and we got Sandra James live and in living color. Welcome, Sandra. Go ahead, Sandra.
Good morning. Good morning. Y'all making it so easy for me to,
Keep talking, Diva. We hear you.
move on with, this enhancement in my life. And oh my God.
She's listening to herself.
Yeah, because it's like it's going slow.
Is it? Do we have a bad feed? How's it for you, La? Is there a delay?
Clearly, what I did was I put my YouTube on mute, so all I could hear was the StreamYard because we're a little bit ahead.
Yeah, don't listen through YouTube anymore, Sandra. You need to only be listening through StreamYard. Put YouTube on mute.
Okay, how do I mute that?
It's we can't hear it, so that's the best thing. But you should just try to listen to us through StreamYard. You've got a beautiful color picture. You and Lala look great, and of course, I'm using my avatar. I'm just trying to model good. I want the panelists to come as they are. If it is a lower vibration day, to use Lala's terminology, if it's a lower vibration day and you don't want to have your camera on, you can still join this panel and celebrate a win. Sandra, do you have a win to share from January or February?
Yes, I do have a win, and I'm gonna jump off.
Okay, well, share your win first before you jump off.
So my win is my win is that I met KendyK, Lala, Monique, and a whole host of people that have been so instrumental in my life that I'm gonna lose my mind. It's, just being able to share my story, be platform, with my life, my story, my ostomy journey. I'm just amazed at all of that's the things that are happening in my life and rebounding. I have always struggled with exercising, and so now with the rebounding in my life, I'm just going to be the 5,000 power of strength and courage and resilience as I move on in my ostomy journey. So those are my wins. I have a gazillion wins, but for now, those are it. And I need to learn how to do this YouTube stuff so that I don't get this little hiccup thing that I'm having right now.
Well, friend, you are doing lovely. You've got a great picture. We are hearing a great sound coming from you. So, again, the only way to learn how to do it is to go ahead and do it. This is a safe space for content creators to connect, to collaborate, to learn, and to grow their channels. So, keep coming back, keep co hosting. You're welcome to stay with us, or if you want to pop down, it's up to you. You and Lala, both y'all stay as long as you like, because you're now officially collaborating with KendyK all day. Friends, after this live stream, I will send these lovely divas that they are, but most importantly, they're content creators, and we're all small and new content creators. I'll be sending them a collaboration link to their emails. They click that link, and then underneath this one live stream, it won't just be KendyK's channel profile pic. It will be all of our channel profile pics, and you'll have a direct link to connect with their channel from this live stream. I love that about YouTube. They are really pushing out collaborations. So let's all collaborate and grow and grow and grow. Yes. Lala, have you checked out Sandra James Living It? Have you checked out her channel?
Yes, yes. My rebounder is coming in. Today is the day. So I will be rebounding with Sandra James, and I will be rebounding with Cheryl. Yes, yes, yes. I am excited to hopefully we may have some future collaborations. We may be jumping together.
Oh, I love to hear that you have ordered yourself a rebounder so you can rebound, right? Like rebounding with Cheryl
Yes.
and like Sandra James Living It. Do you know that I have always wanted a rebounder? And I'm trying to think of the young lady's name because she was a plus size. She's a plus size. She's one of the first like real plus size ladies, because like she was like her body looked like mine. She was but she became a certified yogi teacher, right? For yoga. And then she was a rebounder. I'm trying to think of her name. It escapes me because I'm 50 and fabulous. But anyway, but I've always wanted a rebounder. And Cheryl says, KendyK, you probably can still do rebounding, but I suffer from vertigo. So y'all have really got me thinking. And every time I watch y'all on these beautiful rebounders, Cheryl, Cheryl has her music. She is doing 10 minutes beginner. Oh my gosh, it's a vibe, right? It is a vibe. And I love that for us, that we are just working out. And it's not just, it's it's an it's about us being us
Yeah.
at this age, at this moment,
Yes.
growing as YouTubers, but then just growing personally, becoming better us, better wellness. For me, it's a weight loss journey as part of my health and wellness. I love that for us. I love that for us, Lala. And thank you for being you, because you have helped me so much. I can't wait for this stream to end so that I can get my juices going, my living water, not juices, my living water. But maybe I'll take like half of my cucumber and do some cucumber juice. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe I will do some light green juice. And
Mm-hmm.
Lala, you would tell me to put the peel in it
Yep.
because that's where all the nutrients are. Do you see? Lala is my high five coach. We don't need Richard Simmons. Well, we do, but because we got Lala, we got our high five coach. Yes, we need them both. We need them both. It's a friend that we both know down in the chat. It is Mary's life journey. Welcome, Mary. Oh my goodness, we got another rebounder that you can collaborate with. It's Kim J's Sweet Healthy Life. Sweet Kim J, y'all, her channel is growing and growing and growing. She too has been doing a lot of live streams. So congratulations on your growth. Look, these folks you are on to something with this rebounder, Lala, and rebounding with Cheryl. Rebounding with Cheryl.
I'm subscribed.
Yes, yes. It's that easy, isn't it, Lala? Just go ahead on and subscribe. Friends, another win that KendyK is celebrating from January. KendyK turns 2 years old in these YouTube streets on January 28th. I turned 2 in these YouTube streets. So that's a little win that I am celebrating as well. Lala, tell us what you have coming up on your channel for February
For
or
February.
this week.
Oh, yes. I am jumping head on into my podcast series. And I will also be sharing with you as my rebounder comes in. I've been unboxing all of my toys as they come right in the door. I go right in and go live and unbox. So I will be unboxing my rebounder and sharing that with you all, as well as my weight loss journey. I got a few pounds that I want to drop with you guys, and I will be sharing my plant-based meal plan and my workout regimen on the channel.
Lala, see, you just dropped so many gems for us to the Content Creator Collective. Lala says, okay, so I bought a rebounder, one for her personal health and wellness. Okay. And then two, but I see rebounding. People are loving rebounding and making their fitness and health and wellness personal by having it something, a piece of equipment that's really affordable right there in their home.
Yeah.
And it's fun. Like for me, KendyK to be 50, jumping around at home at 50 with one total knee replacement. Okay, that could be a vibe for me. Y'all. And then Balala says, but KendyK, as a content creator now, I'm going to do the unboxing of the rebounder. It's all content. That's what I hear Lala sharing with us as pro tips. It's all content.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lala, for those reminders. Thank you, friend. And we got a thank you, Gemini Diva. Thank you, friend. Thank you, friend. Moderator. My y'all Gemini Diva has been rocking with KendyK for these at least a year of these 2 years. It has been me and Gemini Diva. Gemini Diva, I cannot thank you enough for being who you are. Gemini Diva, y'all, was my very, very first paid member of KendyK's crew. And y'all, She, ever since I became fully monetized, ever since I became initially monetized, she was my very first member of KendyK's crew. And I sincerely thank you for being you. Lala, anything to share, Lala?
Keep going, keep growing, keep growing.
I know that's right. Let's go and let's grow. Y'all, we want to share other wins, not just my wins, not just Lala's wins, because we are the Content Creator Collective. And I want to share out this creator, Vicky from Vicky's World. Y'all, check this creator out. She emailed me and said, KendyK, I wanted to be there, but me and her partner and the kids, she's got two boys, they are in church, okay, and so depending on different time zones and things, this is Sunday and this is their church time. But y'all, I was over there on her channel early this morning, y'all. She is celebrating the 2-day 50 days of workouts. She started this streak in December. And y'all, she has been working out every day for 50 days. Congratulations, Vicky. Congratulations, friend. Can you believe that, Lala?
Yes, I can. I can't believe it because guess how she did it? One day at a time.
Yes, absolutely. So shout out. I'm going to try to capture her channel link. Moderators, if you can, please, would you capture her channel link or even that video? She's on day 50, celebrating 50 days of workouts. There you, Vicky, Gemini Diva caught that for us. So y'all, we're being intentional to support this small creator. She, at the time that I captured her channel information there, she was at 42 subs, and I believe she is right around the corner from reaching 50 subs so that she can go live on her channel by herself. Y'all, we've all been there. Lala, do you remember that when you were trying to get to 50 subs?
I think so.
Yeah, yeah. It is a milestone. It's a really big milestone for you to be able to go live on your own channel from your mobile phone. But to do it from your mobile phone, you're going to have to also get verified with your phone number and stuff through YouTube. And you need to go ahead and do that because you need to level up in 2026. I like what you said with that, Lala. You said, how did Vicky's World, two moms, how did she do 50 days of workouts? One day at a time. That resonated very strongly with me. So tell us again about this new podcast.
That's that's exactly what I talk about on my podcast. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change, and it makes things so much more attainable. Just you ask, how do you eat an elephant? We say one bite at a time. What does that really mean? And we break down those concepts to how they can be applicable in real life. So I'll speak to you in a conversationalist form, just like I am talking to myself, because I do be talking to myself.
Don't we?
Right. And then I'll give some action steps towards the end of the podcast. How can you actually apply these concepts in your life? Because we gather so much information. We are so much information gatherers, and they say knowledge is power. But I know that application is freedom. Once you apply the things, you can know it all you want, but if you're not applying it, it's no bueno. So we work on actually applying these concepts to our lives in self-discipline and time management and boundaries. The one I talked about yesterday was, just because you can be involved doesn't mean you should be involved. Where your focus goes, your energy grows. Our energy is currency. So whatever we're putting our attention into, whether it's positive or negative, you can take it how you want.
Hmm.
Whatever we're putting our attention into, it grows. We're cultivating things, so we have to be mindful of what it is that we are cultivating. What are you growing in your life?
Thank you, Lala. Now, Remind us again. How often can we expect this podcast? And what's the name of the podcast?
At minimum once a day. And KendyK, I know Shop Talk. I know you tell me to put a schedule out there. And because I always blame it on air. I always blame it because I'm a Libra and I'm air. But I will be putting a schedule to it. But for right now, I just release an episode every day.
That's no problem, because I have leveled up in that way too, trying to be more consistent, because we hear that word all the time. Consistency for the YouTube creator. Consistency. And y'all, look at these folks still talking about these rebounders. Rebounding with Cheryl. She started it all, y'all. She started it all. And then Sandra James got a rebounder. She says rebounding is like a revolution because prior to that, Sandra James living with her ostomy. She said I wasn't working out at all before this rebounder. Yeah, shout out to all those who own rebounders, are getting rebounders, because shout out to you prioritizing your health in 2026.
Right on. I have this huge trampoline in my backyard. I have this and that's the reason why I went ahead and got one, because it's not the weather for going outside and doing that. So I said, let me get something so I won't have any excuses to go ahead and do the workout. And then, fighting with the kids on the trampoline. It's so much fun. It is exercise and it is fun. And I do recommend that you find something that you truly like to do, whether it is jumping. The rebounder is great for your joints and your knees, but swimming and skating and even dancing, there's so much fun stuff for us to do. Don't limit yourself and don't make excuses.
Yes, thank you, Lala. Do y'all see why I rock and ride with Lala inside these YouTube streets and out, because she gave me the bad phone, y'all. We can contact each other now on the bad phone. I love that for us. Love that for us. Okay. You've got feedback from Growing with Rhonda. Oh, I love that channel name. Growing with Rhonda. She says, off topic. This is to Lala, but since your plants are beautiful. I love plants too. I love plants. And I even did some short posts. I did a post last week about plants. Ooh, that's an interesting plant there, La. See, look at all the things you can get into with La. See, yeah, it's all about nutrition with Lala. It's all about growing things. And clearly she has growing hands. Kim J says this to you, Lala.
Libra.
We've got another fellow Libra. KendyK is a Libra too, y'all. I am a Libra too. Shout out to the Libras if you're born in the month of October. Yes. Jean Valentine says, ooh, that is a lot of plants. And look, they all look healthy and vibrant, just like our good friend Lala. Y'all, we're celebrating wins today. And that's what we're about today. Y'all, let's keep rocking and rolling. And if you have a win, or if you're a content creator, drop your win in the chat, in the comments, and I'll pop it up. Or if you feel froggy, go ahead and hit that link to co-host and join me and Lala on the panel. Y'all, I use the Ask Studio feature. I keep putting out this Ask Studio feature because if you go into YouTube Studio for your channel as a content creator and you are like, what, all of these numbers, what do they mean? Is this good? Is this bad? Friends, when you go into YouTube Studio, hit that little magenta, fuchsia, pink Ask Studio button, and y'all, it will interpret everything in your channel as studio. In your YouTube Studio channel analytics, it will interpret all of the data. So I asked Ask Studio, when was my first, because it was like I was celebrating my second year on YouTube, January 28th. Last month. So I asked Ask Studio, when was my first YouTube upload in January 2024? And y'all, I have been saying over and over on this channel that my first video was about baby succulent plants. And it said, nope. It said, I checked it out. Your first video was actually salmon croquettes. And I really did have it right when I, looked further. it was a short, so it wasn't counting the short as a video, because a short is just that, a short. A short is a short, and they do not even run on the same systems as your long format videos and your live streams. So clear distinction there. Lala's nodding her head yes. Okay. So y'all, let's talk a little bit about this right here. Let me get me and my co-host Lala up here. Okay. Our co-host. So in January 28th, on January 28th, 2024, I posted my first content ever on YouTube, and it was a 4-second short. 4 seconds, y'all. So it was probably a oops. And I ended up making it public. So that became my first piece of content. It was a 4-second short about salmon croquettes. Y'all see it? Can you hear me, Lala?
Yeah.
Okay. And so, y'all, this short had no description, no hashtags, and clearly I had not a clue of what I was doing. But that was my very first piece of content that I ever put on YouTube. Lala, do you remember what your very first piece of content was?
My first piece of content was a note to self. I a video talking to myself about um how you can do it, how you can grow, what you need to stop doing. And, it was kind of like how you write in your journal to
Mm-hmm.
yourself. And, I put it out there. I just put it out there in the YouTube streets. And I said, you know what? For the record, I hit record to hold myself accountable.
Yes, Lala. Rebounding with Cheryl says, I'm October too. We found us some friends, Lala. Look at all these connections, y'all. Look at all of these connections and ways that we can collaborate with each other. I love that for us. I love that for us. Yes, I love that for us. Yes, we are finding our village. Our village, y'all, we got a village within the Content Creator Collective. It's all about celebrating January wins. Yes. So as we look here, um Kim J, Sweet Healthy Life, says, "Oh, salmon croquettes, it's a vibe." Yes. Yeah, some people make their salmon croquettes or salmon cakes. They make them salmon croquettes is like the fancy term, croquettes, and salmon cakes. To me, that's just the common term. The we always call them croquettes because my mama was a chef. So she called them by the fancy name, salmon croquettes. Uh, but most people just say salmon cakes, same thing. Or they might make them with a fish called jack mackerel. Uh, so Lala is vegan though. So Lala, do you know folks who do they call them salmon croquettes or do they call them salmon cakes?
I've only heard croquettes.
Okay, so we fancy. We fancy over here, y'all. We fancy. Yes, absolutely. We've got some friends chiming in. They said, now this 50, over 50 community over here. We real grown over here, y'all. But everyone is welcome here. Everyone is welcome here because we can have that guy, Kyle Blogs. He is that guy, and he keeps us young and he keeps us in the know. And so, but everyone's welcome here. But y'all, we have got a very growing community of 50 plus YouTubers who are about to turn 50 in the next few years and who are 50 and fabulous, or like Cheryl, 65 and rebounding. Yes. It is a vibe for sure. The Bossway says we call them macros. Yeah, because mackerel is a type of fish like salmon that can come in a can, or tuna, also comes in a can. So a lot of people use those macros. And I used to use them, but they can be so stinky when you open that can. I mean, yes. Then Lala would say, well, if something smells that bad, why would you eat it? I know Lala. I've been in these streets with Lala for a long time. See, she's turning her head because she already know. We already know what she thinking. We already know. Mary's life journey is like me. Mary says, "Ooh, salmon croquettes. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them." But y'all, let me share this. Let me share what celebrating January wins, friends. So y'all come on in the room, come on in the room. That was our little church rendition of a song. Okay, so y'all, so I did the 4-second short, a 4-second short, y'all. It sounds like a big oops to me, but on January 31st, I turned right around and put out 2 long form videos. One of them was that baby succulents, and then oatmeal breakfast of champions, y'all. Now I will tell you, these are the same original videos, but I have zhuzhed up the thumbnail for both of them and zhuzhed up the title and the descriptions and added hashtags to get more views. So y'all, if you want to go way back on KendyK, y'all, we got to find those videos. So I'll drop those video links on this channel, along with, you'll be able to find the description for my co-host Lala and for co-host Sandra James Living It. You'll find that we're going to do official collaborations, all of those things. Dub Styles, yes, says that he uses salmon steaks. Okay, I saw salmon steaks in Sam's Club when I did Sam's Club shopping. Y'all, we still talking about salmon croquettes, y'all. It's a vibe, y'all. It's a vibe. We older people be knowing, seasoned people be knowing, y'all. We grew up with salmon croquettes. Yes. We've said croquettes all our lives, but I know some who say salmon patties. Yes, yes. I didn't even know folks call them salmon patties. YouTube taught me. So you know what I do? I put both in the description and the title, so folks will know what we're talking about. Yes, and you got to show them your finished patties, because then, see, you can look at folks salmon croquettes and know if they know what they doing. Okay, and I'm just saying, my salmon croquettes 10. It's a 10 out of 10 for KendyK. I highly recommend. Y'all know I'm just cutting up. Y'all know I'm just cutting up. JC Calamity Jane, you are just in time, friend. Y'all, we got to celebrate JC Calamity Jane, who became a fully monetized channel in January. Congratulations, JC Calamity Jane. Kim J says, KendyK, was because of your connection, I have the pleasure to know Kyle Vlogs. Kyle is that guy for us. He is. And Kyle Vlog was up with me. And shout out to Grant Campbell. Shout out to Debbie Sue. Simply Debbie Sue, another one of our content creator collective members. Shout out to, I shouldn't have started calling names, because now I have to remember everybody's name. But I did take a screenshot because, y'all, KendyK did an after dark. KendyK did an after dark, and it went pretty good. I was having fun trying something new. So y'all check out my after dark from yesterday, actually from about 1 a.m. this morning. KendyK, yes, KendyK was up after dark. Can you believe that, Lala? Can you believe KendyK is, I'm trying some new things. Lala's over there creating podcasts, okay? And KendyK is up hanging out with the people after dark. After dark.
All right.
Lala is like, KendyK, are you okay? Simply Debbie Sue was over there with me. Simply Debbie Sue. Hold on, y'all. I gotta pull up my photos so I can help my brain to remember who all was joining me over there for my after dark last night. I want to shout out The Weight of Me joined us for the After Dark. Kyle Vlog, that guy was there for the After Dark. Grant Campbell and Elevated Chills was with me. Those were some of my top commenters for those After Dark, for that After Dark series. And most importantly, Sandra James Living It was there as well. Thank you all for joining me. Those are the folks who commented. Now, not everybody comments. I think that's a pro tip as well, Lala, is remembering that not everybody will be commenting. Some folks just don't comment, but they are probably some of your strongest viewers and watchers on your channel. What would you say to that, Lala?
I agree. There is the TV.
Yes, the TV is real. The TV is real. And oh my goodness, kind human that she is. Gemini Diva. Thank you, Gemini Diva. Thank you, friend. You are one kind human. She says, shout out to all the creators for supporting. Y'all, Gemini Diva 79 is a content creator as well. She announced during one of my subscriber bashes when I was on the road to 1K. She announced, she came up on panel and said, I want to be a YouTuber. And it was on a Sunday. I'll never forget it. I was completely shocked. So shout out to Gemini Diva. Y'all support Gemini Diva. And I hope, Gemini Diva, I hope that you are dropping your channel link over and over and over and over so that we can help your channel to grow, 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 and grow. Y'all, we are celebrating channel wins. And so here's another. Here is another channel win. This is for the month of January, friends. Remember, y'all might have seen this. I know we did a playlist series on ShopTalk in January, if I'm not mistaken. And I told y'all some of the things that I did. I started leaving pinned comments after every one of my live streams, long format videos, pointing viewers to one of my playlists and dropping a link in the comments. I would put the playlist links in the description boxes, but then I would also, I would also pin it as a comment down in the chat, a link to one of my playlists.
Yeah.
And what I saw in January, y'all, the views were down because I had 469 views. And y'all, for me, that's an awful lot of views on just the playlist, right? 469 people accessed my content using one of those playlist links that I provided. And so from December, that was down by 5.6%. But y'all, it's the second line that I want to talk about in the spirit of New Orleans. It's that second line. The celebration is in the second line. Okay. Friends, my watch time from playlists, I gained 223 hours, second by second, minute by minute, for folks kind humans who watched my playlist. They were binge watching that content. Up by 44.5%. My playlist watch hours are up by 44.5%, y'all. I gained 223 watch hours just from playlist plays, people watching my content using a playlist. Lala, do you use playlists on your channel?
Man, y'all better copy and paste if you need to. Put those comments in there. Those are so important. Absolutely. Absolutely. And put it in the pinned comment. And that's one thing I have to remember after I go live, because I can't go right back in and put a pinned comment. I have to remind myself, okay, 24 hours, the live is processed. Go
Yes.
back on the lives and put a pinned comment, redirecting people to, hey, here's some similar. If you like this comment, check this out. If you like this kind of content, and you, KendyK, you have it so beautifully categorized. We can do travel, we can do cooking, we can do learning, we can do playing, So I think that is the beauty of it, that we have so many options. And then it doesn't take but a second to post the playlist link.
It doesn't take but a second. But Lala, you mentioned something, and I want to make sure that the Content Creator Collective has some answers to some questions that someone may be thinking about. You just mentioned I have to remind myself to go back and after 24 hours and drop that link in the comments and the description box. What do you mean you have to wait 24 hours? Tell us what that means.
Well, on my end, after my live end, it says that it's still processing. For me as a creator, it's still processing. But if I were to go out and come in under one of my other accounts, I can leave comments. You can leave comments after the live. But as a creator, I've experienced that as my live is processing, it won't allow me to leave comments.
And that is true for me as well. Y'all, sometimes when you got to give YouTube some time, because YouTube is one of the fastest growing social medias in the world. in the world. And so when you see that still processing, it won't allow you to do many edits and things like that. We want to welcome in. We've got another content creator joining us, y'all. He's that guy, and he's
Hey, what's good?
so thank you, Lala, for sharing and walking folks through that, because I know folks probably want what you meant by that. And that is true. If you ever see still processing on your end as a creator, that means you've got to wait in order to make edits. So make yourself a note, set a reminder in your phone, and do all the things, especially if you're 50 and you're fabulous. Kyle, you're in the channel parade for today. So you are just in
What
time.
is
Welcome
up?
in, Kyle. Go
Thank
ahead,
God
Kyle.
I was
Say your
just on another
hellos.
live. Hello, everybody. I just came from another live stream just now.
Okay, well,
Like,
you're in
just
here.
now.
You are in here at the right time, because guess what, friends?
Thank
It's
God.
it's it's about time. It's time for that channel parade.
Woohoo!
It's time for that channel parade. So I'm gonna let Lala and Kyle, we're all three. We're going to shout out these channels if we know anything about them. And y'all, this is just our way of being intentional to support small and new content creators. Anybody over under 5,000 subscribers is considered small in these YouTube streets. That's according to the YouTube community guidelines and the partner program. So we're celebrating January channel wins, and shout out to all of these creators for showing up in January. That too is a win. Y'all, leading straight out the gate, it's our good friend Living It with Sandra James, celebrating and sharing her cancer journey and now living with an ostomy, and she is helping so many. Have you connected with this channel, Lala?
Awareness, encouragement, and hope. I have been just judging it up with Sandra James the past couple of weeks. Yes, yes. And I know I met Sandra James through KendyK all day. And I am excited to do even more exploration with Sandra James because we're going to be jumping. Hmm.
Yes, on those rebounders. I can't wait to see y'all and to see your collaborations. A collaborating goal is the way to go. Collaborate and grow is the way to go in these YouTube streets, because YouTube will support you. They are really pushing out collaborations, creators supporting and working together to grow their channels. We want to welcome in Haitian Reg, Little Haiti. He's supporting Sandra. Yes, y'all, Sandra is a vibe. Okay, baby, baby. Sandra is a vibe. We want to welcome Tampa's Creek, Homestead, and more. Let's keep moving this train forward. We've got another creator, Michelle's Mirror. I see her subscriber count growing and growing, but if you like the vibe, please subscribe to these channels if you like the vibe. And if not, then keep waiting until you see something that does truly interest you. Um, Michelle's Mirror helped to co-host with us. Do you remember that, Lala?
Yes, she did. And she has so much insight to share with us. She even said that she was going to share with us some finances on her channel coming up. But she does a plethora of things with health and wellness and reflections too, Michelle.
Yes, she does. Y'all, let's keep this train, let's keep this channel parade rolling right along, celebrating all of these fabulous creators. Again, y'all, it's Vicky's World. We want to really celebrate her 50 days of workouts, and she's been chronicling that journey as a mom of two boys. And these are her adopted children. She's an adoptive mom, and she's also a pet mom. And y'all, it's a vibe over there. And thank you for being you. And thank you for being a part of the Content Creator Collective. And just want to be intentional. Shouting her out. She let me know in advance. This is how we work together, y'all, because she is normally here for Shop Talk throughout the week. But today she's in church. And so I said, I'm still shouting you out because we're celebrating you, Vicky, because you are doing 50 days of workouts. Congratulations, friends. That's a habit that I want to have. Isn't that a habit that we need, Lala?
Yes, yes. And I love those thumbnails too. They're so empowering. You look at her thumbnails and she's like this and she's like this, That is very empowering.
Thank you for mentioning that. She has worked on her thumbnails a lot. I see her leveling up in 2026. And so I'm going to go back and I'm going to pull again from her channel page because she has really been working on the thumbnails. It's so good to see all the creators joining us. There's our good friend Grant Campbell, also a very new. He moved from viewer to YouTuber in just the last week or so. So we're celebrating Grant Campbell. Grant, welcome. Also connected with me and said they would be here, but for church. And so y'all, we're rolling right on through the channel parade here. Making sure that we get everyone up. Y'all, this is just a little mini edition during Shop Talk. We want to shout out this creator has moved to monetization. Initial monetization, if I'm not mistaken. It might even be full monetization. But shout out to Down Home Misty Style. It's a family channel. I watched a great vlog over there yesterday. Great. Oh, wow. The styling. Y'all, look at that. It's just folks living their normal life and deciding to chronicle it. That makes the best YouTube channel. We typically call that a lifestyle channel. Just you being you. Whatever you do, just be you. Show up authentically. And that's the easiest way. Okay. If you're busy trying to create this, persona that's not really who and what you are, then YouTube is very tiring. And because it's hard to show up as your representative, that's hard to do. Lala, I feel sorry for people because I can literally see that. We can see that you're not being your real self. You're just being your representative. Bless you. It's much easier to just be you. What say you, Lala? What would you say to that?
That part, I was about to say that the best way to avoid burnout is to be authentic, to live in your authenticity. If you treat YouTube as a journal or a documentation of what you are actually doing, then that is definitely the way to grow. And it makes it seamless, it makes it effortless. If this is something that you're doing in real life and all you're doing is showing the way or you're documenting it for others, then it makes it so much more easier.
I agree, Lala. And friends, this episode of Shop Talk is brought to you by Pound Cake Experts. Visit Pound Cake Experts with 50 gourmet flavors of pound cake, including vegan, sugar-free, and gluten-free options. Visit Pound Cake Experts on all social medias and let her know that KendyK sent you. Y'all, shout out to small business owners. They're the backbone of American society. Shout out to small businesses. Lala, I love all your delicious desserts. Lala, will you be eating any desserts for Super Bowl?
Super what? Thinking about for my monetization celebration because the groundhog told me that I was about to get monetized soon. I was gonna get them pound cakes. Shoot.
Lala, when you reach monetization, I'm saying this because I want y'all to hold me accountable. When you reach monetization, KendyK is going to work with Pound Cake Experts, and we're going to send you a box. You and the kids, you and your family. I am gifting a Lala because y'all, me and Lala, we've been in these YouTube streets a long time. So when you reach monetization, friend, I am sending you a box. Y'all are going to be able to pick the flavors. I'm sending you a box of Pound Cake Experts.
Thank you.
You work for that, friend, and I know that monetization 2026, Lala, the High Vibe Coach Nutrition, yep, done, period. Yes, 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 and yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Y'all, we want to shout out this creator, Brenda Huckleby. Brenda Huckleby is a really small channel as well, but working numbers are growing. Y'all connect with Brenda Huckabee 7282. She is really working on creating videos, y'all, and started to do posts because of our post series that we were in. Lala said, KendyK, all of these episodes of Shop Talk about community posts. Well, friends, it became so valuable to me. I would attribute my growth in January to creating more community posts to help me balance, because I knew I could not put out a new video every day. I knew that at 50, I could not go live every day, even if I wanted to. But Lala did, because she's America's High Vibe coach. Okay. Ooh, Haitian Reg, little Haiti too says, baby, gifts are already coming. Lala has already, y'all, we are motivating Lala. We are motivating Lala. We are lifting her. We are speaking it into existence. We are manifesting that for Lala. Y'all, Reg says, I got $100. He's putting money on that thing for Lala, America's High Vibe coach. Yeah, y'all, we've got another creator. Welcoming another creator in here. Let me clear the board, y'all, so we can bring all these creators to the stage. Friend, we have Vicky's World joining us.
Hey.
Okay, I can't clap because I mess up the sound that way. But
Hey.
congratulations, Vicky's World. I am super excited. Look at all these creators celebrating January wins. Ooh, it is sunny and bright where you are. Welcome, Vicky's World.
Yes, I'm outside.
You outside, friend. You are outside. Yes, it looks great where
Nice.
you are. Sunny
Hello,
and
Vicky's World.
bright.
Hello.
That was Kyle. That was that guy saying his hellos to
Hey,
you, Vicky's
KendyK, how are you
World.
doing?
I am wonderful, and we've got America's High Vibe coach Lala is in the building as
That is
well.
good. Hey, Lala.
Vicky, this is your
Hope you're
moment.
doing
We're
well.
going to rest on you while you share a little bit about your channel. Tell us about your channel, Vicky's World.
Well, my channel right now is mostly me working out. I have to get more stuff on there. I have a couple things with my dog and my boys, but mostly it's just me working out.
Vicky's World. So you are married, you are a mom, and you're
Yes.
also a pet mom. So we want to make sure that folks know that you're more than just working out, but you are in fact chronicling your weight loss journey on the road to better health and wellness. Tell us about your pets, Vicky.
My dog Gibbs got caught in a barbed wire fence, so right now he's being nursed back to health. I have two dogs, one's Gib and one's Max, and then I have three cats. I have a cat named Max as well, and let's see, I also have a bearded dragon. Yes,
Uh,
my kids have lots of pets.
you are as much a pet mom as you are a kid mom. Wow.
Yes, yes.
Wow. And how old are your boys?
My boys are 8 and 9. I'm watching them in the backyard right now play baseball. That's what we're doing.
I love that you've got your kiddos outside enjoying this sunshine. I think Lala, tell us what do we get from the sun? What vitamins and minerals and all of that good stuff?
Vitamin D.
Yes.
Vitamin D, especially for us melanated ladies, we need that vitamin
Yeah.
D. But what we all do, right? Kyle, do you like being out in the sun in sunny Florida, Kyle? Y'all,
The only
Kyle,
days that I do go out. Oh my God.
go ahead, Kyle.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
The only days that I do go outside is Monday through Friday, and it does get chilly occasionally, so I'm outside for pretty much most of my day until 7 or 8 a.m. until 2 or 3 p.m.
Okay. Okay. Well, Kyle, I have your comment up on the chat. Kyle says Kyle is that guy. He says I'm having some pepperoni pizza, one of his favorites, some popcorn and chicken for
Mm-hmm.
lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle, are you watching the Super Bowl this weekend?
Yes, we are gonna be going out watching the game.
Okay, Kyle's watching the big game. Lala,
Well,
I'm not gonna ask Lala about the Super Bowl. Go
well,
ahead, Kyle.
we're not going to the Super Bowl. Actually, we're going to one of the bars to watch the game.
Oh, okay. Okay. You're going to a sports bar or something like that. Well, look at here. Look who's up next in our channel parade, y'all. No joke. It's Vicky's World, two moms.
That's me.
In the channel parade. Y'all, this is just a mini parade. So don't be distressed if you are a content creator. Just keep coming back, y'all. I'm just a part-time YouTuber, growing my own channel and also creating this channel parade. So this we just do a mini version during Shop Talk. And we were talking about, I wanted to make sure we talked about 50 days of working out. So you got here. Glad you were able to join us after church today, Vicky's World. Tell us a little bit about that, Vicky's World, why you decided to chronicle that on your YouTube channel.
Why I decided to chronicle my workouts?
Yes.
I don't know. I just been working out and I was thinking to myself, there are other, because I was looking up plus size workouts and there aren't very many plus size workouts. Everybody who's working out is all skinny and small and they're jumping around, and that's not me.
Me neither.
So I wanted to do something for more average people that could work out and do.
I think you're right. I think that's why I vibe with you so well. I'm certainly subscribed. And I think I know that on your 50th workout video today, I was your very first comment. But I won't be the last because we already dropped your channel link in the chat during this live stream, because we mean that. We are supporting you. Lala is nodding yes. Hey, friends. And we're here to support you, and you just keep going. And I think it's how you show up in the YouTube streets authentically as yourself, just honestly working out. And you've inspired me in so many ways. Do you know I got up and did a 1 mile walk in the house yesterday because I did. I needed to move my body. And I said, why am I just watching Vicky from Vicky's World move her body? I need to move my body. And y'all, I felt so empowered after doing that. And so can't wait to move my body as soon as I get up after this episode of live stream where we're celebrating channel wins. And so y'all, let's just keep rolling along. And we've got another great creator that we need to shout out. It is D Boss Way, who became a fully monetized. She became a monetized channel, reaching initial monetization. Shout out to D Boss Way. Shout out to you, my friend. Let's go back to these creators who are helping me to co-host today, and let's say our final goodbyes, if you would. Starting with, go ahead, Vicky's World. Just tell us what else are you going to do this week on your channel? This is your one.
This week on my channel, I'm going to have my dogs on the channel this week. I'm going to have my boys on the channel. We're going to be cooking some food this week. So that's what we're doing. And my wife challenged me to do a cleaning project at the house. So I'm going to pick one room a day and not just clean it up, but I'm talking about baseboards, everything.
You're going to do a deep
couches. Clean. Yep, deep cleaning.
The YouTube streets would call that a deep clean. And that deep clean is an SEO optimized keyword. We're popping over to America's High Vibe Coach. Tell us what you've got going on, Lala, for this week.
I'm just going to keep calm and carry on.
Lala, just be you, and that is more than enough for us. Thank you, Lala. Kyle, I'm coming to you next. Are you ready, friend?
For me, what I got next going on, I really don't know it really, but I did put out a community post yesterday about who's gonna win the Super Bowl.
Okay, so Kyle is leaning into those community posts as well, like so many others, y'all. So I'll check that out, Kyle, and see who you're rooting for. I hope you're rooting for who I'm rooting for. And welcome in, Haitian Reg. Thank you for joining us as the Content Creator Collective. And y'all, we want to send special thank yous to Gemini Diva 79. Thank you for the support and the encouragement. Y'all, thank you for being you in these YouTube streets. Y'all, happy Sunday wherever you are. Goodbye for now. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. I got
Bye.
to thank y'all. Goodbye for now. Y'all take good care.
It's a graduation celebration across the nation for the locked in patron. It's a graduation celebration across the nation for the locked in patron. On this day, we want to say congratulations on your graduation. Y'all stayed on the grind, now you're in the big time. It takes a lot of work to get monetized, but y'all kept your eyes on the prize and realized your dream. You know what I mean? We are proud of all of y'all, so let me do a roll call. Chip low south, don't just be running his mouth. He puts action behind his words to push those who on the verge of being a success or giving up. He's always on time, urging us to step it up. Corey's world, look at you, girl. You made it after all these years and all the tears. Your eyes see the prize on this day. I can proudly say, happy 2K and kiss from Jay. Prove the way to monetization is putting in work with dedication and no hesitation. Keeping a positive attitude, always in a good mood, and urging everybody to get it done and go for their big one. Another one that shines like gold is Trisha Nicole. Just yesterday, she hit 4K. Keep up the great work, Trisha. We definitely with you. Keep doing your thing, I know you know what I mean. And homebody Trish can be missed, whether she's doing style in the aisle or whining and dining or whining, designing. She's steadily grinding and climbing, and Coach me Reed been doing the thing, handing out motivation for the locked in nation. My brother's so mad and he knows what's happening. He be doing his thing from the falls of Niagara. Always got some funny words to say. Brother, congratulations to you on this day. Tanika's work is that girl that we all know who likes to show some interesting things and have a discussion and break it down like it ain't nothing. The Supreme View made it do what it do, stepping into a world that's new. He knows what's up as it goes live from the truck. Keep doing your thing, you know what I mean. Crystal's world is a hidden pearl. She came out of a shell and she's doing well. Monetized more than 2K subs.